Hey everyone, it's David. Coming at you here with another video. This one's gonna be a political video. Now, I've generally tried to steer away from making political videos because I'm what most people would classify as the stereotypical gun-toting good old boy Republican. So, and I know that's not a very popular political viewpoint to have these days in this society. So to kind of ixnay having any heated, needless YouTube arguments with some ignorant Democrat that's got a chip on their shoulder towards George Bush and Republicans in general, I haven't made any before. But this video is actually in response to a YouTube user, Pipe Friend CHS. He just uploaded a video. He was yesterday, I believe, a political video asking, Iraq, was it worth it, the Iraq War? And he definitely gave a good perspective on it. One thing I've always enjoyed about his videos is, whether it was a political video or one of his many hundreds of pipe smoking videos, he's always had a very objective viewpoint on things, and he's never come on there saying I'm right and you're wrong. And he's always opened it up for a good, intelligent discussion. And so that's what this is going to be. I'm going to bring my viewpoint on it because for those of you that don't know, I'm a combat veteran. I served 4 years in the United States Marine Corps Infantry, and I've been over to Iraq. So I think it'll be interesting for some people to hear a perspective from someone who's actually been over there, who actually was there and participated in the war. Pipe Friend made a comment about all the money involved and saying that all the people's deaths weren't worth it and what the cost of freedom was. Well, one thing you guys have got to look at here is the bigger picture that no, the real reason for going to Iraq wasn't very clear, and I doubt anyone watching this video is ever going to be privy to that type of information. No, not many people are privy to the type of information that goes on, in presidential, um, closed presidential meetings. So I don't think most anyone's ever really going to know the real reasons for George Bush Jr. for moving into Iraq. Um, I will say this, that you got to look at the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is not just that. You know what? No, we didn't have a good, solid reason for necessarily going in for to Iraq at that very moment. However, the big picture is that Saddam was an evil dictator, and well on his way to being a Hitler, and was already at, at in many ways. So you got to nip that kind of stuff in the bud. If who's to say that if we didn't take him out when we did and get rid of him when he did, that we wouldn't have an entire country of people against us. And that's the kind of radical religious extremists that you're dealing with over there. A lot of people. One of the comments that Pipe Friend made too was that he feels Afghanistan is justified because it's in direct response to 9/11 and the Taliban. Well, Iraq's got their version of the Taliban as well. So there's plenty of those religious extremists would it's that are in Iraq that would attack the country of the United States of America just simply for the fact that we're a God-fearing country, and that's and that's how they view things. And I understand. I'm not trying to generalize. I understand that there are some people that they're not a Christian. We have a multitude of religions in this country. I'm just in general. We are a Christian, God-fearing country in the United States of America, and that's a problem for religious Muslim extremists. and it is a religious holy war to them. And it would just be a matter of time before it escalated and escalated and became even worse than it did. So I feel personally that we did the right thing by, going in and taking Saddam out when we did. And then the reason why the war had to continue at that point is because once you take a political leader out of a country like that, you can't just abandon them. Otherwise, they're just going to be no better off than they were before we, came in and helped them like that. So you got to stay and see it through, and set up a new political system for them, give them the security their country needs until they can become strong enough to defend themselves and run themselves. I saw this firsthand. Not what all the news media wanted everyone to see. A lot of people at home, they just saw what the news cameras put on there. But I personally had something, was part of an event in Iraq when I was there for a few months. And what happened was is it was election time in the city that we were in. Well, while we were there providing security and making sure everything went safe for the elections, they had 100 people show up to vote. Now, the previous year, when there was not any American, troops, whatever, not just American, but any, other countries' troops in there to provide the security and the protection, one person showed up to vote. That is a 100% increase, folks. That's something tangible that I was able to experience, that I knew for a fact that we were making a difference, and it was a good thing that we were there, that we were helping this country become the country that they truly wanted to be. We weren't forcing them to. They truly wanted to be. They truly want to be a democratic society like the USA. So that's something that I saw that was a very good thing. So let's see, what else did he talk about? Talked about all the people dying and the price of freedom. War is not. It's not a good thing. It never is. Um, having experienced it firsthand, it's not something that anyone likes to have to go through. But unfortunately, it's necessary. And I say this because there's bad people in this world. It's just as simple as that. There just is. And the reality of it is that there has to be people ready to fight that evil and fight those bad people. Otherwise, they're just gonna have free reign to run around and do whatever. So, unfortunate. All the deaths of the people were unfortunate. However, sometimes it is necessary. So I'm sorry, I'm running short on timer. I've only got about a minute and a half left before I hit the 10-minute YouTube limit. So I'm trying to make this all in one video. Anyways, I think I hit all the points that he hit. I'll be interested to see what people say about this video here. So yeah, hit me back with some comments, video responses if you guys want to. Let me know what you think. This was just, a war veteran's take on it, and I'd be interested to hear what everyone else has to say. All right, have a good day. Bye.